The IELTS exam is an English language proficiency test, often required for immigration, study, or work in Canada. There are two versions: academic, which is for people applying to universities or colleges, and general training, which is for those immigrating or applying for non-academic work or training. The test has 4 parts: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. The listening section lasts about 30 minutes and includes 4 recordings with questions that test your ability to understand main ideas, details, and opinions. The reading section lasts 60 minutes and includes 3 passages, with 40 questions designed to test your reading skills. If you're taking the academic test, you'll read more formal or scholarly material. The general test focuses more on everyday reading like notices or workplace documents. The writing section also lasts 60 minutes and has 2 tasks. In the academic version, Task 1 requires you to describe a graph, chart, or diagram, while Task 2 asks you to write an essay. In the general version, Task 1 is a letter, formal or informal, and Task 2 is an essay as well. The speaking section is a face-to-face interview with an examiner. It takes 11 to 14 minutes and includes 3 parts. First, there's a short introduction with basic questions about you. Then you'll get a topic card and 1 minute to prepare before speaking for about 2 minutes. After that, the examiner will ask questions related to the topic in more depth. IELTS scores range from 0 to 9, called band scores. A band score of 9 means you're an expert user of English. A 7 or 8 is considered very good and is often enough for skilled worker immigration or university admission. For example, Canada's express entry system usually requires a Canadian language benchmark of 7, which equals about a 6.0 to 6.5 on the IELTS. Universities typically ask for a band score of 6.5 to 7.5, sometimes with a minimum score in each section. To prepare for listening, spend time with English audio content like news, interviews, podcasts, and documentaries. Practice identifying key points, tone, and specific details. Try sample tests under timed conditions. For reading, get comfortable with scanning and skimming techniques. These help you move quickly through texts and locate answers. Read a variety of materials, articles, reports, and academic essays. Again, practice under time limits to build speed. Writing is often the hardest part. Start by learning how to organize your thoughts clearly. Study examples of good IELTS, writing to see how they're structured. Practice responding to sample prompts and get feedback, especially on grammar, vocabulary, and coherence. Speaking requires fluency, not perfection. Talk out loud every day. Practice common IELTS questions, record your answers, and listen back to identify areas for improvement. Work on speaking smoothly, using a variety of vocabulary, and answering naturally, even if you make small grammar mistakes. To study, use official IELTS websites and trusted books like the Cambridge Guide to IELTS or IELTS Trainer. Online resources like IELTS Liz and IELTS Simon are also helpful. YouTube has many channels that go through real questions and mock exams. When you're ready, register for the test through the official IELTS site. The test usually costs between $300 and $350 Canadian dollars. You can choose between computer-based and paper-based formats, depending on what's available in your area. Take full-length practice tests to build stamina. Learn how each section is scored. For writing and speaking especially, understand what examiners are looking for. Things like task completion, coherence, vocabulary range, and grammar accuracy. Finally, try to use Canadian spelling where possible, since you're applying to Canada. Good preparation means building both your English skills and your familiarity with the test itself. Stay consistent, focus on your weak areas, and keep practicing.